using aluminum siding or vinyl siding, there's a few tips to remember. First of all, the proper preparation of the siding itself. If you don't clean the siding properly, then there's really no use of even considering painting because the paint will not stick. Now, most people would take a pail of water and a scrub brush and proceed to mix up a cleaning formula. And I always suggest use a cleaning formula that's biodegradable, something that's not going to affect the skin, something that's really mild, because it doesn't have to be that harsh in order to clean the vinyl or aluminum siding. But this is the trick here. Use a sprayer. Don't go through this whole process of putting in a pail, using a scrub brush, and wasting most of it between the pail and the siding. Always start at the bottom. Never start at the top when you're cleaning, otherwise you're going to have stains all the way through the siding itself. Take the hose down the side of the home. Once you've hosed the side of the home down, now you take the sprayer that you've put the cleaning formula into and spray, doing upwards to 3 to 4 runs of siding the full length of the home. Spraying it on. Don't waste the material. There's no use of any waste of going down onto the ground. It's not going to do a thing down on the ground. Once you've sprayed it, let it sit for anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes, and then very simply scrub. I always suggest never use a pressure washer in this particular case unless you're using a professional service. That way the professional is certified, he knows or she'll know that the water can't get up underneath. After you've sprayed it and scrubbed it, then this hose it off, rinse it. That's all there is to the cleaning of the side of a home. Now let's get to the actual painting, what paint to use. Now the acrylic latex siding paint that we've used here is for aluminum and vinyl siding. The color is not to be any darker than the actual siding as it is now. Now, when painting, applying the paint, use a brush. A trim brush can be used for getting around all your corner pieces. Now, the corner pieces, as you'll note here, you want to get in underneath in order to protect the paint roller. And when we go to rolling, another very important tip here, do not, under any circumstances, do anything more than 3 or 4 runs of siding by the full length of the home. Don't go all the way up to the soffits and then come back down and go all the way up to the soffits again, because you'll be going wet on dry and you'll see that ridge. It just doesn't look good at all. Now, using a closed foam roller with a bullnose end to get up underneath and do the overlap of the siding is all that's required for the cutting in purposes of the first coat. Now, in the case of aluminum siding, you'll normally get away with 1 coat, as well as vinyl. The reason for that, because you never want to paint, again, darker than the actual color. So therefore, the lighter the color, the better the coverage because of the titanium that's in the paint itself. But when you're applying it, always make sure you go the full length. Now, we've cut that in. I'll show you here with the 7-inch roller. The 7-inch roller now will get the siding right up to the point of where you cut in underneath the ledge. Now, it'll take about anywhere up to 6 hours to fully cure, but it's always nice in the event if you want to go with 2 coats to leave it the full overnight drying period. Now, it's just that simple to do, and it doesn't take that long. After you're all complete, use a trim paint to do all your trims, soffits, fascias, and in the event if you're going to be doing windows, always make sure you mask them out. So there you go.